In order to fully understand how it works, we're actually going to use an example, and the example that I'm going to choose is for coal. So we're going to imagine that this vertical grinding mill is being used to grind coal. Now, although I chose coal as a working example for this 3D model, this type of grinding mill is often used also in the cement industry for crushing various rocks. But thermal power stations, coal-fired power stations will often have one of these vertical grinding mills if they're quite large in size or if they have a large megawatt capacity. It's dragging some of that coal out towards the side due to centrifugal force, or to be strictly correct, centripetal force. And as the coal comes around, it's going to be pressed between the grinding rollers and the grinding table. And we're going to pulverize the coal. And what we're actually doing here is something called size reduction. So we're reducing the size of these large chunks of coal, and we're going to make them a lot smaller until they're almost like coal dust. And we can see that the grinding table rotates and the rollers are stationary, but they will also rotate. This ensures that we get even wear across the grinding rollers themselves. Coal itself is very abrasive, so the grinding table needs to be hard coated in order that it can resist the effects of abrasion due to grinding the coal. In order to grind the coal effectively and in a controlled manner, we'll actually use hydraulic power packs in order to maintain the same amount of pressure between the grinding table and the grinding rollers. Once we've reduced the coal in size, it's going to be thrown towards the outer periphery of the grinding table because the grinding table is rotating. So it will come out to the side here, and gradually we'll have a layer of pulverized coal that begins to accumulate up to the edge here. This is known as the dam ring or retention ring, and once we've got up to this level, we're going to get some overflow, and some of that pulverized coal is going to come over the top of the dam ring or the retention ring, and it's going to enter this space here. And then the pulverized coal, will exit out of this discharge outlet here, also called a discharge duct.